Garyvee.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
How are things?
Things
You good?
Yeah.
What up, my guy?
How you doing?
How are you?
Good. Take this chick around.
How you guys doing?
Good, man. Trying to adjust to this weather. We coming from the West Coast. It was hot out there.
Yeah.
Allergies.
But yeah, basically, I mean, his album is gonna drop May 11th, and then you guys are on the same mind wave. Like I was just telling him, like perspective, humble, gratitude. Like the way he looks at things is literally like preaching. You know what I mean? And then he's from Detroit. He quotes 8 Mile.
Oh, yeah.
8 Mile and stuff.
My whole thesis on life is the last scene of 8. Literally, my thesis on life is the last scene of 8 Mile, which is, if I tell you all the shit I suck at, what you got left?
Right.
Like, that's literally how I think about it. Tell your truths of all your shortcomings. Like this. This is my report card. I put it in a frame, and I make sure everybody sees it. D's, F's, worst in class, like.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a real report
Where you
card.
find this at?
I actually had my assistant reach out to my high school. I was like, I get the rights to my report card, right? You need to send it to me. They said, look, I got 4 A's in high school, all in gym. Everything else is D's and F's.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta tell you, like, this view is crazy.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. I picked it because Madison Square Garden's there.
This one is right there?
Yeah.
This is hard. I like this view.
I appreciate it. You come through New York a lot or no?
I'm here often.
Yeah. So tell me what's going on with you guys. Like what's like, obviously the album focus is real, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely about to drop an album May 11th. It's called Activated.
Activated.
And I chose the name Activated because I feel like everybody can activate in their own way. You know, but in my way in particular, I always want to be able to like buy jewelry, I always wanted some money. I always wanted to be like a rapper, a respected rapper in the industry, you know? I always wanted to showcase my talent and people like.
And when did you know you had the potential skill to actually, you know, obviously like so many kids want to be athletes and rappers and business people, like how early were like, wait a minute, I think I can actually do it, not just wish I could be it.
Right, now I always rapped, right?
Yep.
But
and the people from around the way were like, oh, you're bad, like you got it?
Yeah, the people from the city was like, yeah, but it never went no further than that.
Right.
So it was something
like
missing.
99.9% of people.
Yeah, it was something missing. So I'm like, okay, what I gotta do? I don't know. Like I'm dropping the best music. I don't know what to do. So I get locked up.
And how were you dropping it back then?
I was dropping it on YouTube, just making songs, dropping it on YouTube. But I would
SoundCloud too, or not at that time?
No, I didn't know nothing about SoundCloud. All I knew was YouTube.
Understood.
So when I got locked up, right?
And how old are you now?
I just turned 24 March 23rd.
Okay, and you got locked up when?
When I was 19.
Okay, keep talking.
So, I get locked up. Off the rip, my first time going to prison, I was in a whole different state, very far away from my home in Kentucky. And, you know, you get to talking to people, you get to mingling, and you get some, what you was out there doing? I was out there, I'm like, yeah, I was out there rapping too, trying to rap. Oh, yeah, let me hear something then. Mm-hmm. So I would rap for them. I would rap for something to them that everybody in the city loved. And they was like, nah, bro, that ain't it. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, maybe that's what's missing. Like, damn, that's why I don't connect with everybody, because there's some super Detroit shit.
Yeah.
You know? And they was critiquing me. I got locked up in so many different states. In this one time, like I had.
Oh, they kept moving you?
Yeah, they kept on moving me. So
you built your fan base and you literally crafted it and got context that makes so much fucking sense.
Look, I'm like, okay, bet y'all don't like this type of music here. What can I do? How can I make it more universal?
How many times did you get moved?
I got moved about 5-6 times.
Did by the 3rd time you're like, wait a minute, this is a good thing because I'm gonna craft and hold my craft?
Yeah.
Like the first time you're like, fuck. But like the 3rd time you're like, wait a minute.
The first time I'm like, I'm so far away from home, I don't know nobody. I ain't about to get no visits, nothing. It's just crazy. But then I'm like, wait, this is an opportunity. Let me, ooh. And they like, this is why we don't like it, bro. The stuff you talking about is I respect it, but we don't know about that down here. You rap about old schools. We don't like it. We like newer cars. Like everybody dreams to get a new car. You rap about old school. You can't come down here and be successful like that. Rap about stuff that's universal. Don't rap about stuff that's popular in your hood.
That's right.
You know, all you rap about is, all you need to rap about is what you think people like. Everybody don't like violence. Everybody wants some money though. Everybody want to have fun. Everybody go to parties. So put more energy into it and put some more thought into it.
And were you writing the whole time, or you just go from the dome, or how do you do it?
No, I was writing and go from the dome. I do both. I do both. I really write in my head when I write. I don't never use my phone. Unless I'm doing a feature.
You're like this, like this, okay.
I'm like, boom. Okay, that's a bar. Repeat that like a
Just
million
over
times in my
to
head
yourself.
until I remember
I love
it.
that shit.
Yeah. But basically, just moving around just helped me critique it and become more universal.
And so, how long were you locked up?
I was locked up for 3 years altogether.
And how did it feel when you got out? Like happy? Took a little while to get situated.
When I got, it felt surreal. It's like, say if they told you it's another planet.
Yeah.
If it's another planet, it's just like Earth, but 10 times better. You like, your lights don't ever have to get cut off. It's so much energy. Wakanda. And it's like, when you get there, okay, boom, you go next. And they see you up there, now you just hear you like, I don't even know how to feel. When I first came home.
Did you go back to Detroit?
Yeah. I didn't know how to feel. I saw people was all caught up on Instagram. I ain't been on Instagram in so long. I really didn't care about it.
Changed and everything.
You know what I'm saying? It sounded like, I don't even know how to work it no more. I don't even like Instagram no more because I don't know how to work it. Then they try to hit me with Facebook. I'm like, oh no, that's super complicated. Only thing that stayed the same for real was Twitter.
That's right. That's the only thing that stays the same.
So I'm on Twitter or whatever.
You went right to music as soon as you got out?
Soon as.
Yeah.
Because look, it's like this. I got kicked out of college. And they told me I could come back in 2018. I got out in 2016. They told me I could come back in 2018. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try the rap thing. And if the rap thing don't work by the time I can go back to school, I'm just going to go to school.
I get it.
Cause
so you gave yourself a time limit.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going back. Because that ain't for me. Like, I don't want to go through that. That's not for me. You know? I'm like, prison, that ain't for no people who trying to make a better life for themselves. I feel like that's for like people that need help, real rehabilitation. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm not going back there at all. So it's either rap and get a job up until I go back to school. That's what I'm about to do. As soon as I first came home, first day out, first song I dropped, took off.
Really?
Yes.
That's the best, man. You didn't have to wait even.
Man, didn't even have to wait.
Where'd you put it? On YouTube too?
Yeah, I put it on YouTube.
And just went?
Yeah, my parole officer, you need to get a job where I'm like, you back up. I'm like, damn, I gotta get a job. I start working at this golf course. And I shot the videos the first day out. I ain't had no money. Like, she paid for everything. Video, outfit, everything. You know, so we did that. Video come back. She sent me the video. I'm like, I'm about to watch, see how it look. I watched that video about 12 times. I'm like, dog, that's my first video I ever shot too. I'm like, damn, I finally got a video. Man, I can't wait to upload it. A lot of people don't even know I'm home. I'm about to surprise them with this video.
Yeah.
Crazy
That,
viral. Hottest guy in the game at that moment. Garyvee's his aunt. Like, and when we spoke with Jeezy, we were talking about how like he should like work with more of you guys. This is the guy Jeezy really just like fucking super heavy. So
what a feeling.
Definitely.
So when is ain't it a blessing?
Yeah.
So grateful.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I feel like.
So what happened off of that?
Off of the song? Off of the song, like I dropped the song like a week later, I started noticing I'm starting to get a lot of Instagram attention. I'm like, I'm about to learn how to work this, see what these people are here saying. I'm getting all these followers, all these DMs, and it's like, people like, oh, we rocking with you out here in Cali, we rocking with you in New York. I'm like, damn, they going crazy over my shit. I'm about to down there to drop another one. So that's just going. Next thing you know, 21 Savage shoot me a DM. I'm like, oh, I think 21 Savage just DM me right now. He told me I want to bring you out on the to Roy Luck. I'm being city like that. I go perform with him. All type of other celebrities DM me for my number. I'm on FaceTime with them. And next thing you know, 21 called back. Yeah, I'm about to go on tour. You ready? I want you to come on tour with me.
Fuck.
Went on tour with him. And it's just been like that ever since then. It's still like moments. Like I look up, LeBron James rapping the song, or Jay-Z shouting me out on interviews, or little Instagram famous females got the song playing in the background while they dance. I just be like, man, that's just crazy shit moving.
So now what? What are you guys debating as a crew now? Like, what's like the big decision next?
The big decision is basically what to do to move the culture. Like what to do to like, cause that first day out, I'm not gonna lie, that really like shook the culture. Like a lot of people was, dog, like I believe what he's saying. I like his music a lot. So I'm basically just trying to keep on reaching out to people outside of music. You know, talking to people, going to these schools, building relationships with people, and just, you know, drop the best music.
It's cool. What do you think?
I think Tee is something different and special and fresh in the music industry, and he has a lot to offer. What I like about him is that I'm going to say 99.6% of what he's rapping is his life, and it's true.
Yeah.
Every, you know, it's what he's going through, what he went through, what he's going through, and what he
Is about to go through.
Yeah, and that, you know,
Truth wins.
Always.
Truth fucking wins.
You can tell it's authentic.
Yes, the authenticity, it's definitely there, and I think he should collab with some different things, you know.
To get awareness in other pockets?
Yes.
And you guys are friends, or are you part of the crew? What's the story here? You live in Detroit?
Yes.
You guys grew up together? What's up? So you think he should collab with things like as rogue as like EDM artists and like country, or you mean like just different pockets of hip hop, not so much like Atlanta, or like how are you thinking about it? Just curious.
I haven't put a cap on it. I think he should collab.
How do you think about that from a music standpoint?
I feel like it's definitely a move to make. It's just that this, you know, this is all new to me. Like I said, I just can't. I
This
barely
came
use the freedom.
Listen, I get it. I'm listening real carefully, man. That's why I like you know, I know enough. Like I know the things you're talking about, but hearing them from you and your perspective is the only way I can really understand it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
People watch from the outside. Like, you know why I have this? Because when I tell people like, yo, I was a bad student, and like you can do this, they don't believe me. Because once people see success, they don't see the shit beforehand. I'm like, no, seriously, I fucking failed all my classes.
Yeah.
I'm one of the best public speakers in the world. I got D in speech.
Yeah.
I get paid to give a fucking talk, and I got a D in speech. Like 15-year-olds need to hear that, because I thought I was shit, or at least I didn't, but they tried to make me believe it.
Yeah. That's lit. That's lit.
Are you doing a good job taking a step back and like really like just like to yourself, like, because that's a lot fast.
Yeah.
That's like from zero to hero real quick.
Yeah.
You need to be careful. Like, not, you know, I don't know you. Like, some people can handle it, you know. But that's something. Honestly, just hearing you say it makes me happy, because I'm like, okay, good. He's thoughtful about it.
Yeah. It's like I'll be taking the time to myself and to think, but it be like
There's so much happening.
there's so much to be going on. You barely get time to think.
Yeah, as soon as you just try to start thinking, some crazy person's DMing you, or phone's ringing, somebody's got something to do, and
Like giving back, you were talking about, didn't you just rent out the theater for the kids to see Black Panther?
Yeah, I'm in Detroit. I rented out 2 theaters for my old middle school, high school.
that's what's
To go
up.
see Black Panther.
That's a good job, my man. That's exactly right.
I appreciate
Do
it.
yourself right and do them right.
But it'd be like, you be having another thing, you will have a lot of people that be wanting stuff from, or respect stuff from.
I got a sports agency now, me and my brother. You got cousins you never heard of. People just make up stories of like 4th grade when I took care of you. What are you talking? People just making shit up to these kids.
What?
I see the DMs, you know, like, yo, you're about to be in the league, like, don't forget your man. These are people like, I didn't go to school with him.
Man, that's crazy. No, that happened. Even when I was like, okay, everybody who I ever robbed, I'm paying y'all back. Now I know who I robbed.
People are like, yo, you robbed me.
People from that ain't even go to the school. So much you robbed me. It'd be crazy.
You really did that? You like went back in your head and you like made whole with all those people?
Yeah, I paid them all back, but I knew who all it was though.
Of course.
Because I was only targeting.
Were they surprised?
I don't know. I ain't see their face when they got the money back because I can't have no contact.
Got it.
I just gave the money to the state and they gave it to them.
I got it.
But it'd be like,
Got it.
it's just like, oh, I can't explain it.
So how do we get connected? Like, what happened? You hit him up, or?
So I've known her for maybe almost about a year. I'm happy we.
How'd you guys get connected?
Through Key, 21 Savage's manager.
She's amazing.
Key was like, hey, Mike and Gary are great people, and JB is the person to know, so they just connected the dots. And I mean, Without a doubt. So I'm from the Midwest too, and without a doubt, like, you know, this is the guy.
I know what's going on.
He's a new guy, and like, he's honest, and that's what everyone in the Midwest wants to hear. Like, no one wants to hear anyone lie.
That's what everybody wants to hear, period.
Yeah.
New York, Cali, Atlanta, the truth is always gonna win the long game. You can fake people for a minute.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
But
You know?
the crazy thing is, I heard you talk about someone fixing a problem, and he does reverse engineering. You know what I mean? Like, to the
Sorry,
extreme.
I don't know that one.
Alexa, stop.
And that's like Gary's whole thing. That's why on the way in
Start
here,
with the finish line, go backwards.
Yeah.
Everything I do is to buy the New York Jets. Professionally, everything. And everything I do, like with my content, everything is to have a legacy so the world stops when I die.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know, my family life, I got that mission. I got my kind of like black and white business thing, which is like buy the fucking Jets, win some Super Bowls. And then I've got my kind of like this part, which is like, leave a legacy, like have interesting meetings, say one thing that might help a kid, might help a person, you know?
Yeah.
So many nuances to every story. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna put this on YouTube. You know, I get 10 emails a day of people watching my content that are locked up.
Yeah.
There might be some guy sitting right now, some gal, you know, just like, and just be like, wait a minute. You literally sat in here and said, I saw the opportunity in my situation. That's the fucking game, man.
Definitely. I mean, it's when you in there, that's a whole nother world. It literally is a whole nother world. Like,
I don't know, but I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even the language and everything. Like, yeah, when I get back to the world, I'm gonna do this. Like, it's a whole nother life you live here. When I first got to see how people move, I'm like, damn, I'm really locked up. These here is aggressive, real aggressive. Like, say me and you like that we sitting at the table or whatever, and I just go pen and get the woo. Now out here is put it back. Okay, everything good. If you do that in there, you getting butchered, literally.
Yeah.
And then when you come home, and people be trying to reach out to you, and they think, oh, he changed, or prison made him bitter, but it's not like that. It's like, I can't reach out to you when I'm in there, and you know where I'm at. You didn't reach out to me for nothing while I was in there, so when I come home, I gotta go now. And I'm not about to reach out to you or even really. We went 3 years without talking. What's to talk about?
I get it, man. Your situation's double bonkers because there wasn't a lot of time in between. You know, like, it's even hard. Like, it's real easy if you were locked up for 3 years, back in Detroit for 15 months, and then shit started popping. Then you could have audited. Nobody even had a breath. You didn't have a breath. They didn't have a breath.
Yeah.
Like, if you're talking about like that's like the timing you just told, I didn't realize. I knew, like, I heard the story back then, like, you know, but I thought there was more time.
No, it wasn't no time. It was like
So like I got empathy actually for both you and that other party that that I don't know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because there was no time.
it was no time. Like literally like a week, 2 weeks.
That's heavy, man.
So the other weird thing is how you were so bad in school. He was great in school, and like he went to college and like was gonna really do it. And like,
Imagine people seeing us, they're like, who was bad in school?
you know, like I heard you say you were gonna like, work at Ernst & Young, or you were interning and like gonna do the finance thing. Like you're actually like a smart.
Yeah,
like,
you're a school smart guy.
Smarter than most people.
I get
so
it.
It's like you got the whole.
That's interesting.
Thing. Like you could really teach kids. You know, so many kids look up to you, probably hate school, and you could be like, yo, I love school. Or, you know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want, but...
Tell them your grade point average.
I ain't gonna lie, my shit was up there. I had like a 3.8.
And we got a full ride to Michigan State. So
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What'd I get? I got a 1.67. You know what my class rank was? I was ranked 243 out of 254. That's what's up, man. Michigan State, full ride to Michigan State. It's good for you, man. Listen, Detroit's real interesting. I'm real friendly with Dan Gilbert.
I used to work for him.
Is that right?
I quit him off.
I have dinner with him in a couple weeks. Like, I'm actually thinking about opening office. Like, Detroit is on the short list of VaynerMedia's next office. I love what's going on in Detroit. And such an easy flight from New York. It's like boop, boop, you know? It feels like just like a drive, you know? It feels so close, I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
I always think it's a different time. New Yorkers always think Detroit's a different time zone. You know, every time I land, I'm like, oh no. All right, go ahead.
It's also about building relationships. You mentioned Dan Gilbert. So with that relationship there, we're shooting his next video in one of his properties. Just, you know what I mean? So we want to build relationships and keep them strong while we're building his brand.
And what do you want to happen? What are some of the pillars you want to win on besides music from an entrepreneurial standpoint?
Honestly,
Yeah. Too early to even really think about it that heavy?
No, I'm gonna just give you like a glimpse. Okay. My whole life, it'd be so hard for me to have these type of conversations because I understand, but it's like when it's time for me to put something on the table, it'd be like damn, because it's like my whole life, I was never exposed to no business, no legal.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really just not learning it. And talking to you is like, okay, you know X, Y, and Z. So by you getting to know me, you could tell me which route to take.
I got you. We'll do some real homework. I understand. It's the same way. Listen, I grew up that way. Listen, I didn't go to business school. Like I know exactly what you're talking about. And honestly, like my core friends group in college, I went to Mount Ida College. All my friends went to prison for real. Yeah. So like, I really understand what you're talking about. So I get it. Like my friends made their money selling weed and robbing people and playing CeeLo and fucking, I get it.
Yeah.
I really understand what you're saying. I may not look like I understand what you're saying, but I really understand.
And once you send me a route too, I'll be so committed. It's like that's why I was about to get the Ernst & Young thing, because like, okay, when I finally got a glimpse of Ernst & Young, and it's like they telling me who they are, what they have to offer. This is all I knew about, so I'm like, I'm about to try my best to just like crush this, you know. So every day I'm just emailing the lady, the recruit who come. Every day I'm emailing her. Whenever she come on campus, I'm taking her to lunch and stuff like that.
At Michigan State.
Yeah, you had to have a certain GPA, and you had to be to set your profile up like a month before. I didn't do none of this. I didn't meet the requirements or nothing, but she liked me so much.
You charismaed her.
Yeah, then she was like, all right, babe, you come. You got to come to Chicago to the Global Perspectives Conference, and you will get entered into the Alliance program, internship, and all that. But I ain't have no money up there. Like I said, the family ain't no support, no money on it. So I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do? I just gotta go for what I know at this point, so I can try to get to Chicago. End up getting caught up.
That was it. That's how it went down.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I get it. Listen, man, thank God life is long.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank God life is long. I'm glad we met. This was really enjoyable.
Yeah, and it's cool that he's so honest about every single angle.
Honestly, and you know this, you know how many, and you probably know this, I do a lot of these 10s and 15s, but let's do a dinner.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like this one I want to build on.
So
when are you going to be back to New York?
In New York, but how often are you here?
When next time we'll be able to come?
We can come as soon as you need us to.
Yeah, it is super close. Am I going to be in Detroit? All right, let's talk.
Yeah. I mean, May 11th, he's about to kill everyone.
Yeah, we got to be ready for that too and give that some exposure.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Nice to meet you.
Real pleasure, man. I really like your vibe a lot.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I got it. Real pleasure. I'm glad we met. Finally, I've been waiting.
I know, I'm waiting too.
I ain't gonna lie, I love this wall. I was over Chris Brown's house at his studio set up. Like, he just got so much collectible stuff. And like, to come and see this probably, so I need to do something like this with all the stuff I like.
Let's take a photo.
You got your